Welcome to the Upper East Side. I'm Chris Baker. I'm a longtime resident of New York City and a local real estate agent. Today, I'd like to take you on a walk through many of my favorite places throughout the Upper East Side, my home as well. The Upper East Side is filled with world-class architecture, amazing restaurants, some of the best museums in the city, and one of the main reasons I live here, Central Park. Let's go. We're at the entrance to the Q train at 72nd Street. This has been an idea for New Yorkers since the 1970s, and only till about 5 years ago did it come to fruition. It makes us Upper East Siders very excited because prior to that, we just had the 456 train. Now with the Q, we can get over to the west side, to the Theater District, to Chelsea very easily. There are 3 stations, 96, 86, and 72nd Street. Pro tip, they're all climate controlled, so on a hot summer day when you go down there, you're not gonna feel it. Right now we're walking up Madison Avenue. It's world renowned for its boutique luxury shopping and high-end restaurants. So people from all over the world are gonna come here to spend their money and people watch. Welcome to J.G. Mellon's on the Upper East Side. If you like hamburgers, this is the place to go. It has a very loyal following. It's been around since 1972. One of my favorite things to do on a Friday night, martini, cheeseburger, french fries on a paper plate. Can't beat it. Check it out. We're here at the Carlisle Hotel on 76th and Madison. Tucked inside is the dimly lit piano bar, Bemelmans. Best known for Ludwig Bemelman, who painted murals inside based on the Madeline children's book series. It's a great go-to spot if you're looking for martinis, date night, high-end event. Welcome to Central Park. This is pretty much why I live on the Upper East Side. 844 acres, designed just after the Civil War, and it is New York's largest green space. On any day of the week, in the morning, in the afternoon, you name it, you're gonna find people rollerblading, biking, running, walking around the East Drive, which is a 6-mile loop. Central Park is also amazing during winter months. In the snow, you'll find kids sledding here at Chestnut Hill and all over the park, enjoying their day off. It's also an ice skating rink. It's just a beautiful place to take a walk. I'm an avid runner, and I pass by Cleopatra's Needle very often. I'm always amazed at this wild obelisk rising out of New York City's green space, Central Park. Pro tip, if you want some great photos, visit it around April when all of the cherry blossoms are in bloom. Welcome to the Metropolitan Museum of Art, or the Met, as we like to say in New York. It is one of my favorite museums in the city and maybe the world. There's so many works of art in Metropolitan that it would take a dedicated museum goer 2 to 3 weeks to cover everything. It's got a little bit of something for everybody, from Fabergé eggs, to samurai swords, to the oldest piano ever made, and one of my favorites, George Washington crossing the Delaware. Pro tip, during the spring and summer, don't forget to hit the roof garden where you get amazing views of the city. If you like museums, you have to check out Museum Mile up here on 5th Avenue, starting with the Guggenheim. The namesake for Carnegie Hill happens to be Andrew Carnegie's mansion behind me. It was built in 1902 because Andrew Carnegie couldn't stand all the people moving in around him around Murray Hill. The Upper East Side at the time was farmland. He was able to secure a big plot of land to build the mansion. Today, it houses the Cooper Hewitt Design Museum. Part of what I love about the Upper East Side is the community feel. Everyone seems to know your name. If you happen to go to Third Ave Ale House, don't miss Chloe's Frosé. These wooden houses are 2 of maybe the last 12 in the entire city. They were built just after the Civil War, and you can imagine the Upper East Side was all farmland, so these stood on their own. Occasionally, one of these 2 comes up for rent. Everyone has their own favorite coffee shop. I happen to have many. This is one of them. Da Capo on the Upper East Side, owned by this guy Anastasio from Italy. Therefore, he imports all his coffee from Italy, so you can really taste the difference. Thanks for joining me on this Upper East Side adventure. I've lived in New York City for over 20 years and I absolutely love showing it off. So if you want to learn more about this neighborhood, the New York City real estate market, or simply like the best slice of pizza, please contact me.